Tonight, we shall explore one of the most liberating revelations ever entrusted to the heart of man. That you are not the problem. You are in a state. You are not poor. You are in the state of poverty. You are not unloved. You are in the state of being unloved. You're not sick. You are in the state of sickness. These are states, nothing more. And just as you enter a room and later leave it, so you enter states and pass through them. They are not fixed. They are not eternal. They are not your identity. You are consciousness itself, the formless, changeless I am that gives life to every state you occupy. States are like garments. You put them on and you take them off. You may wear a robe of grief today and a crown of joy tomorrow. But you remain. This is the foundation of spiritual freedom. If a man can grasp that he is not bound to any state, he begins to rise. No longer does he curse himself nor blame others. He simply observes and chooses anew. To say, I am a failure, is to mistake the robe for the wearer. You are not the state. You are the life animating it. You may pass through 1,000 states, but you are not the states. You are the eternal one, experiencing states for the purpose of expression and growth. So let us now go deeply into this mystery. Let us understand what states are, how we move through them, and how to master them. And above all, let us let go of judgment, not only of others, but of ourselves. For truly I say to you, you are not broken, you are not flawed, you are simply in a state. And the moment you cease to identify with it, you are free to leave it behind. Chapter 1. The nature of states. Let us first define what a state is. A state of consciousness is a mood, a belief, a feeling, a perspective through which you see the world. It has nothing to do with the facts of your body or the conditions of your life. A beggar and a king both live in states. One may dwell in lack while wearing silk, the other in abundance while clothed in rags. States are invisible. You do not see the state, you see its effects, but you feel it. You know it by its tone, its atmosphere, its expectations. You walk through life not reacting to events, but reacting from the state you are in. If you are in the state of fear, all things will seem threatening. If you are in the state of love, all things will seem redeemable. You must not confuse the man with the state he inhabits. If someone offends you, it is not the man. It is the state animating him. If you offend, it is not you. It is the state you unwittingly occupied. The moment you judge, you forget this truth. You make the state permanent. But the wise man knows, Father, forgive them. They know not what they do. They know not the state they are in. This is why judgment is bondage. It fixes people where they were and blinds you to the state they might enter next. All things are states. Health is a state, wealth is a state, joy is a state, despair is a state. And you are not these things. You move through them. The goal, then, is not to punish or to pity, but to discern the state and rise above it, to bless the one who offends, knowing he is asleep in a state, and to awaken yourself, knowing you too may wander. So states become not prisons but paths. Each is an invitation. And through your power of assumption, you choose the state you occupy. Chapter 2. Movement through states. You move from state to state by assumption, not by effort, not by force, but by accepting a new concept of yourself. If today you are in the state of confusion, do not fight it, do not resist. Simply acknowledge, I am in a state. Then ask, what state would I prefer? And assume it. That assumption is your ticket. That feeling is the key that opens the door to the new room. How does this look in practice? Suppose you wake feeling overwhelmed. You are tempted to dwell in it. But now you remember, it's just a state. And if it is a state, then it is optional. You sit quietly and ask, what would it feel like if I were confident? You do not strive. You simply shift. You put on that new garment, confidence. You assume its posture, its breath, its tone. And soon you feel the change. The atmosphere alters. The world begins to reflect your new state. All transformation is a change of state. You cannot be better than your concept of self. So if you want better, you must first become better in consciousness. But again, not through willpower, not through trying, but by assuming. Let the weak say, I am strong. Not, I will be, but I am. Every I am is a doorway, a declaration, a creative act. So move, shift. Do not cling to the low states. Pass through them as a traveler passes through towns, without building a house there. You are not stuck. You are simply habitually assuming the same state. Now break the habit. Choose anew. And remember, states are not moral. They are not good or bad. They are only higher or lower in vibration, in potential, in fruit. Choose the one that bears the fruit of peace, and dwell there. Chapter 3. The danger of identification. One of the great traps in life is the confusion between the self and the state. When a man identifies with a state, he begins to believe that it defines him. And once he believes this, he defends it. He wears it like a name tag. I am a victim. I am a failure. I am unworthy. But these are not truths. They are assumptions. And what is assumed, if sustained, becomes experience. If you were to say instead, I am in a state of victimhood, you immediately gain power. For what you are in, you can leave. But what you are, that feels final. You must never define yourself by the state you temporarily occupy. You may feel sad, but you are not sadness. You may be broke, but you're not poverty. You are I am. Pure being, temporarily clothed in a feeling. This realization breaks the chains. It also heals relationships. For when you stop identifying others with their lowest states, you give them permission to rise. You see the man, not the mask, the soul, not the storm. And as you hold them in a higher light, they begin to reflect that light. This is the meaning of mercy, not tolerating wrong, but seeing through it. Knowing that all are passing through and none are fixed. So unchain yourself. Say not, I am this, or he is that. Say, I am in this, and he is passing through that. And just as the sun rises after night, so will the soul rise after shadow. Chapter 4. Mastering the art of occupation. Mastery is the art of deliberate occupation, choosing your state with intention and dwelling there with faith. You are told, whatsoever things ye desire when ye pray, believe that ye have received them, and ye shall. This is not a suggestion. It is a map, a key to the kingdom. What does it mean to believe you have received? It means to occupy the state of the wish fulfilled, to live not as the seeker, but as the one who has found. If you desire love, do not wait to be loved. Enter the state of being lovable. Feel cherished. Radiate affection. If you desire success, do not await the result. Enter the state of the successful one. Walk as he would walk. Think as she would think. This is not pretense. It is creation. The outer world is the mirror. The inner world is the mold. When you persist in a chosen state, it becomes natural. And when it becomes natural, it becomes visible. This is how kings are made, not by birth, but by assumption. Practice this daily. In silence, choose the state. Enter it with feeling. Let it saturate your words, your tone, your movement. And if you fall, rise again. Return. The state remains, waiting to be occupied. For every state is eternal. Every possibility exists now. You do not create a state, you select it. And what you select, you express. So do not delay. Choose now. Now is the accepted time. Now is the day of salvation. And salvation, my friend, is nothing more than moving out of one state and into another. Chapter 5. Non-judgment and grace. Finally, let us speak of judgment and the grace that sets us free. When you understand that all are in states, you lose the need to judge. You no longer say, he is wrong or she is lost. You say, they are in a state, and they too shall rise. This is the great compassion, the eyes of Christ, the vision that sees beyond error into essence. Judgment holds people in place. It freezes the state. But love dissolves it. And grace, dear friends, is the truth that no state is permanent. No man is his mistake. No soul is beyond light. This includes you. Do not judge yourself for the states you've entered. Do not call yourself sinner or fool. Say only, I have wandered, and now I return. And return boldly. There is no shame in rising. There is no pride in remaining low. Forgive yourself. Revise your day. Re-enter the state of your highest good. And then bless all others. See them not as they are, but as they could be. Speak to that version. Love it into life. For truly, you are not the problem. You are the light moving through shadows. You are the dreamer moving through dreams. And the moment you remember who you are, the state dissolves. And freedom is born. So tonight, let us cast off the burden of identity. Let us stop calling ourselves by the name of any condition. Let us rise into truth. You are not lost. You are not wounded. You are not lacking. You are in a state. And that state can be left behind. How? By assumption, by imagination, by feeling. Assume the feeling of the state you desire. Dwell in it, walk in it, sleep in it. And let your world conform. Let the past be forgiven. Let the future be embraced. Let this moment be your point of power. For all things are states, and all states are yours to enter. Tonight, choose wisely. Choose joy. Choose love. Choose abundance. Choose the state that calls you upward, and live there as though you were born in it. And as you do, you will find the world reshaped, not by others, but by your own hand. For there is no one to change but self, and self is not your name or your story. It is your present assumption. So assume with wisdom. Assume with wonder. Assume with love. And let the old states fall away like shadows before the dawn.